Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is how to stop procrastinating and start getting things done. This subject was requested by you guys on my polls. By the way, I'm putting all my video ideas on the community page. Please vote so I'll know what to give to you. I want to give you what you want, so let me know what you want. That was Long Island accent. I'm getting really good at accents. So we're gonna get into the 7 tips that help me to stop procrastinating. Tip number 1 is identifying what is the cause of your procrastination. For a lot of people, it's really not about laziness. It could be fear of messing up, not understand how to start, or even waiting for the perfect moment until we feel perfectly ready, which by the way, never happens in any case ever. Looking into what is that why you're procrastinating, what's stopping you, and trying to solve that issue will help you. So if it's asking for help, if it's getting more guidance about the task that you are facing with, keep telling yourself to not aim for perfection, but aim for getting it done. It's much easier to edit and improve your work once it's finished. Tip number 2 is clear distractions. We live in such a busy world today, and there's literally distractions everywhere. There's YouTube, hi guys, there's Instagram. So really make sure that those things are not the one that keep you procrastinating for longer than you should. There's actually an app that can block those apps for however long you decide to block them. Before you get into the task of the day, you go on the app and you make sure that those apps are not accessible to you for 12 hours, 8 hours, 6 hours, however long you need. This will really help you to focus and not to reach out for those little distractions that keeps task feeling longer and longer and longer. I personally have a little hack that I started using, and it's called the Pomodoro method. Pomodoro is that, you know, that kitchen timer that we put when we cook something, but really any kitchen timer will work. When people know that time is tangible, that your task is not gonna last forever, they're actually more focused on the task. It's basically showing you that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You work and focus on a task for 25 minutes, and then you give yourself a 5-minute break, and then you do the same 4 times. So it really gives you kind of a 2 hour of uninterrupted focused work, and you get those little breaks in between. After the 4 times, you give yourself a long nice break, about 20 minutes, and that break you can go for a walk, you can go for lunch, you can do whatever you need to do to kind of let your mind rest and get recharged. You can also do it with this cubic timer that is also popular and available on Amazon. I'm gonna link in the description box. You can use the timer on your phone, but I don't recommend it because then you get distracted and then it's like this whole thing just flies out the window. Tip number 3 is breaking your task into parts. Breaking your task into parts will first of all make the whole task feel and look simpler. Small little parts that you need to accomplish will make more sense to you rather than to look at it as a whole big project. Another thing that you can do is rewarding yourself after accomplishing every little task. This video has been on my plate for the past week, and I've been kind of avoiding doing it. And then I decided, you know what, after I finish this video, I'm gonna give myself a McFlurry. So, worth it. Tip number 4, start by focusing on the task that you like best. There's a lot of people that actually suggest the opposite, but it doesn't make sense to me. I feel like when you're focusing on the things that you like to do, it actually releases dopamine in your brain, and it gives you this, you know, spark of inspiration, spark of motivation, which will kind of keep you going and doing the rest of the tasks that maybe are not your favorite. Really starting with something that you love and inspiring yourself will get you going. Tip number 5 is to stop punishing yourself / labeling yourself. We just assume this is kind of our weakness. We call ourselves lazy, we call ourselves not motivated enough. And number 1 thing that I want to remind you always is the things that you tell yourself will start trickling down, and it's going to start becoming your nature. So be very careful the way you talk to yourself. Do you hear me? Be nice. Remember, there's nothing wrong with procrastinating. Just recognize it as your default behavior, and what you can do is really carve out time to procrastinate, time to get inspired, to get information, to stalk people on social media, and you can still find time to do your task and your work and your project. Tip number 6 is very simple, very basic, yet a lot of people don't practice it enough. Stop multitasking. We can't do everything at the same time, and that's a big problem that a lot of people do. There's this overwhelming list of things to do, and we just try to tackle all of them at once. Doing 16 things at the same time can overwhelm you and stress you out and can lead to burnout. A little hack that I started doing to tackle my never-ending to-do list is to make sure that I put the 3 things that are a priority to get done. Not only does it keeps my mind and my stress levels in control, it also makes sure that I don't overwhelm myself and I give myself enough time to actually do those tasks and do them right. And then tip number 7, last but not least, is don't do it alone. Use the friend system. Hopefully you have great friends that will motivate you and will keep you accountable. This method works amazing for things like doing projects or going to the gym, going to work out. When you schedule it with a friend or another person, they keep you accountable, so you actually show up and do what you need to do. That's why I have my girls at Valeria Inc. that help me feel accountable, like making this video. Look, Jess, I did it! Yay! This is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed these 7 tips. Let me know if you have any tips that help you to stop procrastinating. If you have any friends or family that need this video, send it to them. It will help. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. To find a buddy that I can... Use the buddy. Use the friend system. I hate long lists that make me want to crawl back into bed and to watch the Mindy Project that I absolutely don't get whatsoever, but I keep getting back to it because it's better than to tackle my long to-do list. Get the wheels moving on that brain. You can have the cake and eat it too. I hope that's the way you say it.